Welcome back to the Finance Corner. We got our live trading session today. All right, we are live. We are live. So, we're gonna be looking for some trades today. Um, Probably on gold. We're a little late though because our market's already open. Let's do a real quick recap of what news we're gonna be seeing today, if any. So we got crude oil inventories at 10:30. Okay, do we have anything else important? Today is Wednesday, 28th. Just crude oil inventories, and then we had GBP news at 8:15. Okay, so really we could be paying mostly attention to price action. There shouldn't be too much news-heavy catalyst today. So let's just start looking at the indexes. Let's see what we got going on here. Let me get on this hourly chart. So I remember yesterday we were here and we identified a potentially bullish position on Nasdaq that would have took us right up to here, and that worked out perfectly. So let me get rid of some of this old stuff. Let me get rid of all this stuff actually. Make it completely easier. We can do a fresh analysis on this. Let's start by going to this hourly chart and let me compare all three indexes and see what's actually going on. So we got Nasdaq right here. We got S&P slightly more bullish. Let me get rid of all these drawings. And then we got US 30 even more bullish. I have an alert here we can get rid of. So, alright, looks like we're getting some price action already. Let me see. London Open was back here. And we kind of just started selling off from there. And that's what we're doing. So we're selling off right now. US 30. S&P's kind of chilling out. And then we got Nas going up. So I hate when we have these divergences, two things doing one thing and two indexes doing one thing and the other index doing completely opposite. I really hate that, so I'm just gonna sit out for a little bit. I don't see any position that we can take as of right now. As of right now, as far as structure wise, looks like we can get a pullback actually if since it wants to start selling off like that. Let me see how S&P and stuff looks. Okay, because the Dow was the strongest one. Dow was the strongest one. All right, getting a bit of a reaction here. How's the VIX trading? I remember yesterday, yeah, we identified this low resistance low resistance high, and they swept it and brought it right down to the lower liquidity. So as of now, we gotta see where do we think the VIX is going to be going? It looks like it has potential to come down a little bit lower. It really does look like it has potential to come a little lower, which means the market would be bullish today. The market would be bullish. If we're expecting bullishness on the market, we want to trade the strongest asset for the day, which as of right now looks like it's Nasdaq. But this is a quick little recap. Let me talk about a little bit my GJ trade. So we entered a GJ position earlier in the week. I think Monday night. Yeah, during London. Basically, seeing that we had swept this low, short-term low, and that was kind of our rally point. It's much easier to see on a smaller time frame actually. So We formed these short-term lows. We swept it, and then I was just like, okay, from if you're being honest, from like this point here, when you see that the low is swept, this is not really I like the most bullish indicator. Ideally, we'd want to see price break a high and then come back and get the re-entry. But this is why I'm saying this position was a little bit more like ballsy. But that's why I made the stop loss a little bit tight. So I entered around roughly around right here when it was pushing up, and then yeah, we can see how this plays out on the 15-minute chart. We slowly just start grinding up, and at this point, I think I was asleep during London, and yeah, it's fast forward to where we are now. So I was a little bit upset, I'm not gonna lie, because we ran up all the way so close to my freaking target, so close to my target, and it just didn't hit the target. I almost cried a little bit, but it's okay. So made that high, and then I seen that I had some short-term equal lows here, so I actually decided to re-enter again. I think roughly around this area. The stop loss is like this low. So I'm running about two positions right now on GJ, and yeah, I mean I'm bullish on it. We can actually take a look at this 4 hour chart. I'm bullish on it even past these equal highs here. Like there's potential I feel like for it to go even higher, maybe even back to like 198 to 200. So I'm just gonna be holding these positions, or at least trying my best to. But as of right now, price action we're getting is pretty healthy. It's pretty healthy. So let me show you these positions right here. We have GJ. So this is currently my phase 2 challenge on a 50K account. As you can see, I'm clearly into some drawdown, but that's okay because this just GJ trade, I have some confidence in it. That's why I'm not really eager to do any like short-term day trades on the indexes because I already have a what looks like a favorable position. So I also ideally want to wait until like 10 o'clock to see what kind of like expansion that we get. Sorry, I gotta compress my face. So as far as the market is going, like on a investor from an investor's perspective, today is a really big day because we have Nvidia's earnings after market, and then we also have I think CrowdStrike Holdings. Yep, after hours. So yeah, and this has been having some volatility. Whoa. Honestly, this is not a bad entry point. It dropped 50%. Bro, it dropped 50% in like 2 weeks. This is actually a great stock. Um, Up plus 500%. CrowdStrike is actually not a bad stock. I want to look into. This is gonna be something I'll probably do on the side and put it in the Patreon. But I actually want to do a deep analysis on CrowdStrike. I've been hearing a lot about it, but I need to take a look at their financials and their balance sheet and actually how they're doing financially. But I'd imagine it's very good because just look at this chart. This chart's very healthy. But more importantly, it looks like this this was an opportunity to get in, and then combine that with the earnings that they have today. I wonder how they're going to perform. But that's definitely something that's going to be impacting the market here. So why don't I have CrowdStrike in the stock? Let's go ahead and add that. Go ahead and add CrowdStrike. Let's see anything up crazy. This is up 9%. Oh, they had earnings, and they had wait estimate. Oh, they beat completely. That's why it's going so good. The estimate was 0.02, but they reported 0.68. Yeah, that's definitely a nice catalyst for some price action. All right, let's take a look at gold. Gold. It looks like we may have some profit taking on gold. Okay, so this is something I didn't expect for us to be printing lower like this because we were making bullish structure pretty confidently on this daily chart here. Like as you can see, um, push, creating imbalance, came back, cleaned that up really nicely. I thought we were gonna come and start taking these highs, but we actually have another development going on. If you can see, this is the previous high here. So we actually have an engulfing candle to the downside. Takes out that previous candle's high, and it may potentially want to close lower. So yeah, as of right now, that's like a bearish structure on this 1 hour chart. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like a 1 hour institutional candle here that we're reacting off of, and we may be selling off from this point. Let me see. Maybe, maybe not. I don't feel confident taking a trade on gold though. Let me subscribe to this damn Wall Street Journal. There's been a bunch of interesting articles going on. I can actually take a look at them, but I need my mother loving membership. Anybody here? Nope. Uh, all good. All right, let me just subscribe to Wall Street Journal. How do I claim the shit? Let me take a look at let me be watching oh wow, what a move. I hate 30-minute imbalances though. Okay, so this shows us that this is a highly sensitive area. Let me see. It's a video. So let's do this. Uh, $1 a week. Bill is $4 every 4 weeks. It's $4 a month. Let's do this. $1 a week for 1 year. Then it's gonna 10x the price, bro. So $4 every 4 weeks, and it's gonna go to $40. Ah, damn, man. Just do Apple Pay or what? The card. Just put everything on the card. It'd be much easier to see it that way. Be much more fun doing this live, and we can take a look at some articles instead of just watching price action all the time. I mean, price action is definitely fun, but I gotta keep at it, right? See, this is the shit that I don't like. What the hell is this? Nas actively going down, US 30 actively going up, and they're supposed to be correlated indexes, and then S&P is somewhere in the middle. That's crazy, honestly. And we're making a new high. Wow. Wow. Wow, we're actively going up too. That's crazy. All right. Okay. You'll be charged $4 plus tax every 4 weeks for the first year, and then $39 plus tax every 4 weeks after. You may cancel anytime. Mm, 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 mm. All right, should be good now, at least for another year. You actually write an alert to cancel this damn subscription. Right. My interests. Personal finance, politics, everything is relevant to the market. Sure, real estate, sure, all that shit. Stories you don't want you to miss. 1 to 3 a day. We need that. Politics, need that. Economy, yep. Give me all of that shit. You can build a market watch list. Your performance won't consolidate you. Wait, the fuck? Okay, what if I want to watch like Nordstrom? Oh, that's pretty cool. Nordstrom's up 4% today? Yeah, it's moving. Yeah, everything's moving right now. I'm mad there was no pullback though. There's no entry for me here. I wasn't gonna answer that. And then what is S&P and Nas doing? You see this shit? Yo, sometimes trading is just like not doing anything. It's crazy. It's crazy. Um, what about like I don't know, CrowdStrike? They're just telling me what I get. Oh, they have the podcast and Spotify, money briefing. Pretty cool. Oh, they have okay. This is actually pretty good stuff to check out. All right, all right. Mm-mm, All right. Nothing much happening with the market right now, or at least nothing for me to take a position on. This is very clean to the downside, and then this is very clean to the upside. So I don't know to take of this. I really don't know what to take of this because we have short-term low resistance highs. Market takes it out with this move here, takes out those highs, and then run it to downside liquidity, which is here. And then now there might be more liquidity. Actually, there's a reference point I was looking for yesterday. that we might pull back into. Yeah, this 5 minute imbalance here. I want to see if the Nasdaq can maybe bounce off of this area. That's one thing, and maybe even this area. That's one thing we can take a look at, pay attention to, because as of right now, it's really chilling. The market, it's all over the place. Like Nas going up or Nas going down, US 30 going up. Now US 30 is going down, Nas going up. It's stressful. It's stressful. So let me just get back to this. What type of work do you do? I get money. I mean, let's say not technically in healthcare yet, but I want to be. Um, Supply chain. What job level best describes you? Not really applicable. The industry I'm trying to work in is healthcare. I'm 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 what's the word? Affirming my future and the shit I want. Reporting, commentary, analysis needs to stay ahead. Other sections by tapping here. Revisit saved articles here. Okay, monitor the market and trading opportunities. Consolidated view. Oh, okay. All right. So let's get this going. WSJ.com. Oh, I need to verify my damn account. Why are they taking me so long to send the verification email? Anything happening with the market yet? Gold. It's looking like it wants to come up. It's coming up right now. Wait, what? Okay. All right, perfect. Now we can sign in. Nice. Nice. Okay. This is how I should do it. I can find some articles we can go over that I feel are important. We can take a look at the Wall Street Journal and just do some findings there. See what's going on. All right, so I like this. I like this. I want to see Can we can't get a little bit lower to fill in this imbalance? I'll give it some time. It is 10 o'clock, so it is kind of like a area, not area, but a time that we can look to execute. And I see that the yens are pulling back. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Let me see something. Man, we have nothing but wicks down here. Let me take a look at this real quick. Currencies. Can we see the open interest on the yen? We see some open interest on the yen. So since July 16th to now, we've been going from less short to more short to less short, less short, less short to positive going along. So from the 16th to the 20th, let's check out the yen itself. So from the 16th to the 20th, July 16th to August 20th, this whole entire run up here. So basically, we were bullish in this time and then we pulled back. So for the first half, up until, what is that? Japanese yen, August 6th? Yeah, to about August 6th, we've been going from less to more long. Less short to more long. Let me see. Let me check in my notes real quick. Open interest is increasing during this time with the. No way. Hold on. Open interest is increasing during the time that the price is increasing. Uptrend likely to continue. So based off a quick analysis, is this bullish? Really? It could be, yo. I see there's some balance here. The market's actually bouncing off of. And so the yen, we actually want this to come down. We need this to come down if we want to be bullish on GJ. We got some short-term liquidity here. But I think we know that Japan's policy has not been like favoring bullish price action on this. They usually have a loose policy, meaning they're constantly buying American our bonds, and so that's part of the reason why like their currency just continuously goes down. But it's okay because they're the biggest holder of our bonds. So even if their currency goes to shit, they can always sell their bonds in exchange for our currency, which is worth way more. So, but that being said, they don't actually want their currency to go to shit. But that's why the yens typically are bearish. But let's see. This price action is not favorable right now. Hopefully we're bouncing. We're just coming to clean up the chart a little bit. Just leave it on this 15-minute. Hopefully we're coming to clean up the chart a little bit. And we're trying to fill in any one of these imbalances. And then react and then go back to the upside. Um, let's look back here. Any trades? All right, so this is going deeper into the imbalance. We like that. But I need to see actually a reversal pattern in this area. So right now it's not really giving us that. Right now it is not really giving us that. So we're just gonna chill. Just gonna wait on it. Gold, I believe it's still or yeah, we identify the bearish engulfing candle. So it's kind of hard to tell what this might be doing. Just gonna kind of stay away from it because with this bearish engulfing, it could be coming back. If it came from up here, it could be coming back just for a pullback temporarily and then dump lower. But it's not something that I would want to trade because even if I do trade it, I don't know where I would take profit at. Maybe here, maybe here is a short-term low, which you could probably get, but I don't feel confident in it. It looks good. It does look good, but I'm not gonna take it. So let me just paint out what that would look like. You'd enter around here, put your stop loss right here, because we are getting kind of order flow in here. Made the low, but we brought it right back up, meaning higher lows, higher lows. So yeah, you'd buy here, put your stop loss down there, maybe target right here for a little quick trade, but that's really not ideal for me. Maybe like 25.12. That's not ideal for me. Um, so yeah, just not gonna take that trade. Um, I need to see the yens react off of this imbalance here. Back to this 5 minute, no, I think it was a 15-minute imbalance. That's actually what I like doing. Because as you can see, I like going through different time frames and getting the right story. So when I draw out a box, I want to make sure I label it with the proper thing. Because I don't want to be looking at this box on a 3 minute time frame and then I'm like, wait, what is this again? But now when we go into smaller time frames and we see, oh, okay, this is what's going on the 3 minute time frame, but we also have this 15-minute imbalance as a reference point. So yeah, we could just be filling in that imbalance and then hopefully breaking higher. But let me go back to the indexes, because this is the thing that I mostly try to trade for, like day trades, and just to see, if I can find some quick positions. Because I usually don't, like, if I enter the indexes, I'm not gonna trade them for like multiple hours or even multiple days. I usually just try to find a quick scalp for the day, and then that's it. We take our money and then we go live life. Or in this case, we take our money to pass the challenge and then we go live life. But yeah, again, I'm on the phase 2 challenge and it's 50K here, and we are hopefully gonna get funded again, cause yeah, yeah. Just keep it at that. So we're reacting a little bit off of this imbalance here. I like it. I do. I do like it. I do like it. But now, see, my thing is, so it looks like it's happening. But this would be a ballsy entry. I'm not gonna lie. This would be a ballsy entry. So you do have your one, two, three. That should be the low, and now we should start printing higher. But I want to see. Let this run. Let this run a little bit. I want to see it go up. Maybe take out a short-term high. Maybe take out a short-term high here or something. And when it does that, I want to be looking like a hawk for pullback. Be looking for a pullback. So all right, let me be right back. All right, we're back. Let's see. Anything happened with the market? Not quite. It's looking good though. It's looking good though. Hold on. It's looking good though. For real. Um, I need this to come back up, man. I need that to come back up. So we might be able. You might be finding something here, real quick. Yep, I like it. I like it. So it looks like this could have been an entry. I was a little worried, but this could have been actually an entry. So now, how far are we away? 20 pips, 20 points away from that entry point. I don't want to do that. I don't want to enter that yet. So if we get a displacement to the upside, I'm just going to be watching for that pullback. How's everything else trading? So, okay, okay. Yeah, while everything else is running up, or while the Dow Jones is running up, from 942 to 953, it just ran down. 42 to 53, this ran up. Complete opposite. But now, they might be back in harmony with Nas showing his hand. All right, we need to see some smart money concepts now. This is the area I need to see some smart money concepts. Let's see, is there a mitigation? In order for this to have been a mitigation in the low, high, lower low, we have to get that push, and then the pullback confirms the mitigation. So that's kind of what I'm looking for right now. Right now, it's just forming structure. I need to see a big displacement and then a pullback into probably like this area or something. But we can watch the 1 minute. All right, we're getting it. How's everything else trading? We kind of back in harmony. Gold has been trading up. Okay, so it looks like that position that we were thinking about taking, it would be up a little bit right now. It'd be up a little bit right now. But yes, we're gonna be watching Nas. Let me see if there's any other pullback points that are relevant. Um, the only thing I could think of is probably the psychological number of 500 right here. Is this the pullback? I don't think so. No. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think this is the pullback. No, yeah, we're gonna be strictly watching this price action right now because I'm getting ready to take a trade, take a position. Um, if this gives me what I'm looking for, so maybe if it expands on the 5 minute. Hmm. See, sometimes you gotta. Sometimes it pays to be a contrarian and take the ballsy entry. Because remember, we were thinking about taking this entry here or around this area, but we I want to be confident, so I want to see the price action first. So we just gotta be patient. Maybe we're still gonna get our position. Just gotta be patient with it. Excuse me. What is the yen's doing? I need this to come. I need this to come out of this area, not to the downside. Fuck, man. I got a lot of money on this position, man. Got a lot of money on this position. All right, back to Nasdaq because I don't want to actually miss this. I don't want to miss the entry. Hold on, looking at this on the 15-minute. How is this trading? Pulled back. Hmm. Honestly, this might. I remember I was thinking about the S&P displacing to the downside after filling this imbalance when we did our market review earlier in the week. The VIX, but it looks like the VIX is supporting bearish structure though. So that's the reason why I'm not that like excited about selling the indexes. Because to me, it looks like this VIX has a head and shoulders here. So you got your head, oh, you got your shoulder, you got your head, and you got another shoulder here. With this wick looking like it wants to, or with this candle looking like it wants to form a wick in that area. So, I'm not bullish. I'm not bearish on it. And then back to Nas. Let me see this real quick. I might, I think I'm gonna take this. I was looking at this tiny imbalance here, and it looks like we just filled that. And I'm a little late on this entry. Uh, we're gonna take it though. We're gonna split it into two positions. Here's how we're gonna do this. So we're gonna do tech. We're gonna do two positions. So we're gonna quickly grab a 7 lot, and then my stop loss is going to be, I think, that low right there. This low, not this low. Let's see, if we entered around here, we can do like about a 40 to 50 pip stop. Point stop. So this is where we're actually looking at right now. Yeah, so make this low on the 1 minute chart underneath there. So that's what, 19,468. 19,468. So we got our stop loss. Got our stop loss. As far as target, let's see. Let's see. Um, it depends on. I would not mind another re-entry, but it depends. I'm not really gonna force it. I don't. I'm already. The trade's already moving into slight profit. I don't want to do too much. But what we can look for as to take profit, honestly, is I think here, this level, because if you think about it logically here, the market took out these highs, right? It took out these highs with this wick here, and then it sent price lower. But if price is going to be reversing from this area, Now we should be able to target basically at least this point or higher. So that's kind of my thought process here. Be looking for about like 80, what's that, like 80 points? So let's see. Set target to Philip Price's thing. Let's just go for, yeah, the 598. 598. So we got 19, 598 for about 600. Yeah, nice 1% trade. And we'll see how this plays out. So I I actually wouldn't mind, because if I'm being honest, this is kind of like the me being impatient. I'm not gonna lie, because I should have waited for a bigger expansion. Because we're probably gonna get that, like a slightly bigger expansion, and then pull back to maybe around this area. Um, Maybe not that area, but what I'm looking at really is the fact that this down candle is looking like a setup candle, aka institutional candle. So, but this is based on the 15-minute time frame, so we'd have to wait. We have to be a little bit more patient with this to see if this candle is really going to displace, and if it does displace, then that will be in alignment with what we're looking for. And then for the next candle, we'd be looking for a pullback to the open of this candle, which is the area of like 19,507, around here. Yeah. So, okay. But this is actually how you identify a structure shift, because we know, like we pointed out, this bottoming pattern here. This doesn't always have to be the bottoming pattern, but we did identify that, and we didn't identify this point of like this previous high. So basically, this is our little structure here. Now the structure gets broken when we go above it, or we break above it. So technically speaking, in all technicalities, this little wick is not actually the structure shift, because it didn't close outside of the box, you know? So now when we see this pullback into this tiny imbalance here, and then now this is the official break of structure when we closed above it. So that is your structure shift. And then obviously it's on a 1 minute time frame, but we're looking for opportunity here. So we have to use as much analysis as possible, stack things in our favor. I hope. All right. How is everything else trading? What the fuck is this? Well, I forgot I'm on a 1 minute. Okay. This looks healthy. Like we could be going up. I can't say the same for US 30. What I can say is we did fill in this imbalance to the T right here. So maybe that's a catalyst for going higher. But as far as the Nasdaq's concerned, it's looking good. It's looking good. looking good. Let's stay on this 1 minute because I actually want to see if we pull back to this 15-minute institutional candle line. I'll go for a re-entry. Yeah, I have margin left, so I'll go for a re-entry. Anything going on in the market? There was one about Warren Buffett. Kamala Harris proposed giving families of newborns a $6,000 bonus in the form of a tax credit. With rising child care costs, will it make a difference? Hmm. Probably. Probably. That's one thing I noticed too. Like, I would go to the mall and like there'd be no fucking parking. Like, make it make sense. Aren't we in a recession? I don't get it. All right. What about the yens? The yens come back up yet? Our GJ. Yes, that looks healthy. That looks healthy. We got wicks in the area that fills in the imbalance. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Looks like S&P is going up. Why isn't the Nasdaq going up? I think it did fill in. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, so this is it. This is the pullback. This is the pullback. Get me to get me to here, and I'll wait. Oh my god, that was so fast. All right, let me re-enter. Go for a 5 lot. Oh, 6. Right here. 19,468. So I'm either going to lose 129 plus 320, which is like $450. So I'm either gonna lose 450 or 19,598. We're gonna make about 1,000. So all right, let's see this. So we pulled back to our demand area where we first launched. Let's see if we can launch there again. See, this is what I mean. I should have waited for this pullback to enter the first time. That was a little bit of impatience on my part. Is there a reason why it froze? What? Trading View, what are you doing? Yo, Trading View, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck was that? So this, hold on, keep this target 98, 598, and then if we're lucky, let's be a little bit more ambitious. Let's be a little bit more ambitious. But why is this, why did that gap? That's not a real gap. All right, so what's actually happening here? Is it a successful launch, or are we just bullshitting? The VIX, okay, the VIX looks like it wants to come down. Yeah, come down into that area. Yeah, the VIX looks like it wants to come down. Doesn't mean it has to though. But what's going on here? I don't know why TradingView decided to gap that weird shit just now. I guess we have to watch this chart. See, we got balance, not necessarily filled. Oh, Chewy's having a great day. So is Nordstrom. I wish I bought more. Really wish I had a bigger position. I think my buy-in price was like 19 something for Nordstrom. But I don't have as much as I want to. Earnings recently was very good. Oh, they had earnings yesterday. That's why they're having a good day. Makes sense. Makes sense. What was their earnings? Reported 9.6. They beat by 35%. Really good. Very good. Eli Lilly had their earnings already. Go back to this. Damn. Damn. We are wrong. Yeah, we're wrong. We're wrong on the position, boys. Stop loss supposed to be hit. It happens. It happens. Hey man, it looked good. It looked good until it didn't. It looked good. Let me clean up this chart a little bit. Let me clean up this chart a little bit. I wonder if I made the stop loss too small. Because we're kind of using this first launch pad area. Well, there's a couple launch areas. We launched from here. And we also launched from here. But okay. It looks like that may have just been, we just tested that area to the downside. So bearish indexes. How's the VIX trading? The VIX is reacting to the upside. That's probably why. Um, All right. If we're wrong, I'll take it. If I'm wrong, I'll take it. That is definitely moving. Let's see. Can we at least take out this low? And let me know. Let me know that I'm completely wrong. Because if you're following the story, my analysis from earlier, I mean, we had pointed out this 5 minute imbalance here. Should have been something else that I labeled. Pointed out a 5 minute imbalance that the market did this weird triple bottom and then it reacted out of the area. So I'm thinking, my thought process was that if we get a reaction out of this area, we should be able to um, get in on pullbacks. But this area has to hold, you know? So if this area doesn't hold, then we're just wrong, which I'll accept it. But please just take out the low. Don't form this higher low bullshit and then go up. Don't do that. Please don't do that to me. Because I'm gonna go on tilt and I'm gonna crash out. I might break a couple things. I don't want to do that. How's the yens? Or rather, let's take a look at gold real quick. Gold doesn't look like it was giving us opportunity, and so that position that we were thinking about taking doesn't look like it would have been working out anyway. So I'm glad we didn't take it. I don't know why I'm yawning. I need another cup of coffee. But glad we didn't take this position. What about the yens? All right, all right. Good signs. Good signs for now. Good signs for now. We can hold on to that. And then this. All right, we're wrong. I will take it. I will take it. You know, because it feels so much better knowing that you were like wrong on the analysis rather than like being wrong on the trade but right on the analysis. Like that's frustrating. That is frustrating. But if we were wrong on everything, then I'll accept that because now there's something else developing that we can study. Um, this yesterday's reference point was not relevant at all. I don't think it's gonna bounce off of this tiny 5 minute imbalance either. But the way that it's expanding, it's actually very interesting, really. Like how we thought that this was an institutional candle for the upside, which it could have been, but this looks like it's the institutional candle for the sell side. So again, institutional candle is just a setup candle. Like the idea was if we go through here, if we come up from here, we should be able to bounce off the open of that candle and then continue higher. But it looks like the sell version of that is happening, which we expanded from here. Maybe we'll get a pullback into here to sell off, which would fall in line with what I was thinking that would happen earlier on the S&P. We actually sell off from this area. Okay. Yeah, because everything or the indexes are all selling off right now. I don't think it's gonna react off of this imbalance though. It's just a tiny 5 minute imbalance. Um, it's not gonna hold some weight. And even if it does, if you would want to trade that, you'd have to wait at least 15 minutes. You want to see some structure forming in this area, like we did here. If you actually want to take a reversal trade here. So, but I think I'm just gonna go along with what's happening. So I think that was the setup for the sell side. I think it was a setup for a sell side. But I think we're gonna call it a day. Yeah, we're gonna call it a day. Um, that's the only thing I'd probably be looking out for. I'm gonna go to the gym now, but I'll set an alert and see what the price action looks like. But that's kind of the only thing that I see could potentially play out. A pull back up to here, and then a sell off. Um, and maybe even we can just sell off on the US 30 because it looks bearish right now. It does look bearish. Like we took out some highs, but we're still above open price. So if you want to catch a premium, and if you're bearish and you want to catch a premium, you'd sell it around this area above open price. But I think for me, that's gonna be it today. No more buttons pushing. I tried pressing a button, it didn't work out. We're just gonna hold our GJ trade. So as of right now, it looks pretty good. Um, you just gotta come back up to target and then some. We can make back. Hopefully, we can make back some money. But that's it for me, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace. Check me out on the Finance Corner at patreon.com at the Finance Corner.